Morning everyone. It is meant to rain today. Are those rain clouds? Who knows? So, you know when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I just don't see it raining, or when you're driving to work, it just doesn't have that feel about it. But anyway, we'll see. We are predicted, depending on which site you look on, either 70% of 1 to 5 or 90% of 1 to 5. So to get 5 mils would be fantastic. But I'm not excited this morning because I now need to grab the loader, grab the shovel and get shoveling. It's just me today. Henry is in town. He's getting his ute serviced. And he's actually meant to be going to the dentist, but the dentist called up to him and cancelled on him because the dentist's crook, which is very rude. But yeah, so it's just me going to be shoveling this today, and then later on wifey's going to come down and we're going to get these dividers out, and then I'm going to decide then and there if I wash the shed or not. So the main reason I want to wash the shed out is because it's getting gross. What's it been? It's the 28th of May and we got first delivered on, I think, like the 1st of April. So it's nearly 2 months that we've had fertilizer in here, and you're driving over it, you're squishing it. You can see the apron is all disgusting because that's been getting moisture, you know, just from the air, gets attracted to it, and it's just gross, untidy, and I just want to. The reason it's going to be a game day decision is I'm getting fert delivered tomorrow, so Wednesday, at 1:30, and I am going to get these dividers out. These will be out before lunch, so if I wash it, then I'll have basically 24 hours for the shed to dry out. Is that going to be enough time for the shed to dry out? I'm not too sure. If it's raining this afternoon like it's meant to be, then we definitely won't have enough time for the shed to dry out. So that's why it's sort of like a game day decision of if I'm going to wash it or not. I want to wash it because that way I'll be getting all the grossness off of my floor and getting the shed back to standard, and it won't be such a big job come when we're finished urea spreading to wash it again, because I don't know, realistically the fertilizer, the urea could probably stay in here for about a month. We're getting the stuff delivered Wednesday. I'm going to get spreading as soon as it gets here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I want to try and get across as much of the canola country as I can. Canola is ready for the nitrogen, and with that rain predicted for the weekend, it'd be nice to get the urea out there and then rain on it. The cereals, you know, they're still, you know, only small. I mean, the canola is small as well, but the cereals can still wait a little while before they need before it needs its nitrogen. So yeah, I want to try and get as much of the canola done as I can, and then we'll move on to cereals at a later date. But yeah, that's why I want to try and if I could get the shed clean, it'd be nice. I got as much as I can with the loader, so now I've got to shovel. I've also got to shovel that as well, because it's as I say, it empties out. It empties out like that. So the this side up here was higher, So I've got a little bit of shoving to do, and then yeah, I can get spreading. Alright, shed is empty, so I've got a very full spreader. Not that you can probably see because it's white and it sort of blends in with the clouds behind. But the game day decision, I'm washing this shed. As you can see, the apron, it's so gross. And then as you drive in, you can see all the tyre marks. You're bringing moisture in, and then the moisture stays in there. And I just don't want that in there with the urea. So Rhiannon's got a meeting at 9. So after that meeting, I'm hoping she's here by about 10. And then yeah, we can get these out, and then I'll get straight into washing the shed. And then after that, I'll spread the rest of that out. I'm gonna go spreading now. But yeah, I'm gonna wash the shed. I want to get it back to being clean and not having all this muck at the entrance here and being brought in, because it's just, yeah, if you're leaving urea in there, let's say for a month, and you've got moisture already in there, we're gonna clean it. Right, let's get spreading. Okay, so we've got 11.5 tonne on board there, so a nice full spreader load. Can't remember what I got yesterday. I'm sure you guys will be able to tell me. It was 11 something. So yeah, nice and full. So this will keep me occupied for quite a while. So the plan, it's 9 o'clock now. So I'm gonna go get spreading for an hour, or however long Rhiannon takes. And then when she arrives, we're gonna get all those dividers out, and then I'll get to washing that shed out. And then after that, I'll get back to spreading and spread this out. When the spreader's empty, I'm then gonna take it around to the wash down bay, and I'm gonna give it a I need to change that false door. So I've still got, if I can show you on here, see how I've still got this door on. So my rate isn't going out perfect. I'm aware of that because of how the calculation's working out. But yeah, it's just what I got to do. There's mouse baits and slater bait residue on it, so I didn't want to touch it without washing it. I needed to get going. So we're spreading this out. I'll give it a wash, and then I'll take it into the shed, and we'll replace that false door with the proper door, and then that way I'll have the precise measurement coming out, and then it'll be all ready for tomorrow. So tomorrow's Wednesday, about 1:30ish is when the urea should get arriving, so that'll be good. Now on the urea, I think I already mentioned it, but I'm getting Sustain on it again. So that's the blue stuff, the blue coating. And what's Sustain? Sustain is a coating that goes on the urea, so that if I was to spread now and not get that rain, it can stay out there for a month before it starts to volatilize. What's volatilizing? So that's when you like this normal white urea, it's out in the paddock and it just starts to gas. It starts to break down, it starts to gas. So it's not good for the environment, and it's not good for the crop, because the crop isn't getting its nitrogen that you've put out there. It'll only get, say, 60% of the nitrogen that you've applied. So yeah, we're gonna use the Sustain again, just purely because the weatherman's always wrong, and it just gives me that peace of mind when I go spreading, and I'm like, yep, I can get spreading now. There looks to be rain on the horizon, and if it comes, it's great, it gets used, and if not, I've got a bit of leeway up my sleeve. I can wait that extra couple of weeks for that rain to come, knowing that my urea isn't volatilizing, and that when the rain does come, all of my nitrogen will be applied to the plant and not to the atmosphere. So yeah, that'll come tomorrow, and I'll be able to show you the blue urea. Just got the text from the wife. She's on her way up to the shed now. So when I get to the south headland here, I'll be transporting back down to the shed. It's 10:07, so I've been going for about an hour actually. And by the time I get up there, I'll have done 70 hectares. So not a bad little bit for the morning. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wash that shed out when I get back there. I'm looking at the rain on the radar. I'm trying to look at all these apps. Let us know what apps you guys use for weather. I use Weather Zone and Willy Weather, and Willy Weather seems to be better for me. I've downloaded Windy Weather because you use that with when you're doing your pilot's license. They use windy all the time, so I'm trying to use that. It's quite confusing, that app, but it doesn't look like it's gonna rain. Is what I'm getting at. Where's me rain? 11 o'clock it said on the apps, and it's 10 o'clock now. I don't see it raining in an hour. One of them was saying maybe 2 o'clock, so yeah, I hope it does rain. It's the nerve-wracking thing when you're going out and you're spreading and then the rain doesn't come, which is why sustain is such a good idea, because then you're not wasting your time going out and the product out there as well. So anyway, let's get back to the shed and get some dividers out. Now, a question I might get is with Henry in town and spraying still need to be done, why am I not out spraying? And the reason is, when you, well, don't quote me on this, but I think Cletho is about a 2 hours rain fast. I could easily look it up and find out. It's definitely a 1 hour rain fast. So on a day like today, when the weather is sort of unpredictable and you're not too sure about if it's going to rain or when it's going to rain, it can be a bit hard to judge when to be spraying, because a 1 hour rain fast means that the chemical needs to be on the plant for a 1 hour before you get rain. If you get rain before that, it washes the chemical off, and then the chemical doesn't work, or it only works a little bit, which is what causes resistance, which is what we do not want with clethodim. It's a big no-no. We don't want that. So I've opted to stay with spreading and get the spreading done in case it rains. When it rains, because this one I know I can get out without any issues. And I mean, I know that these clouds don't look like they're going to rain, but you know, hopefully I'm pleasantly surprised and they do start raining within an hour or two. But it's difficult with spraying. You'd probably be happy to spray probably up until about 11 o'clock. And then after then you probably want to be checking the weather and thinking maybe we'll stop. But yeah, just easier for me to stay on this and get this job done and not worry about the spraying. Henry will be able to get that done tomorrow or the next day hopefully. Alright, so I got Rhiannon up here now, and she's gone and stolen my vest.
It's cold.
She's wearing my gloves. I just mentioned it's like she's wearing her dad's outfit. But alright, so what you're going to do is I'll lift that up, and then you might need to just get it so it comes over the top. Mm-hmm. and then that's it. And then when we drive around the outside, you'll need to help line them up, because I can only do so much from up there.
Okay.
Alright?
Mm-hmm. I've seen you do it on camera a lot, so...
Well, there you go. You've been studying. They might get a bit stuck, but we'll see. The expander foam is a really good glue. It sticks them all together. It was lifting two of them at once then. Just got to break it and it's alright. Alright, shed is now all empty, and there we go. I'm now going to, I'm not going to sweep it, I'm just moving this out of the way. I'll wash it out. Actually, I might just sweep this. This is all the stuff that gets stuck underneath the edges. So I might just sweep it all up to the top there, just so it's, I'm not trying to push it all with water. And then I'll grab the fire unit, bring it over, grab the pressure cleaner, and get to washing the shed. Alright, I'm all set up. Got the pressure cleaner there. I've switched over to our old pressure cleaner handle, and I've gone for the oscillating nozzle. So this is it's a high pressure stream that comes out of there, and it does circles. So it just cleans a lot better than just a flat nozzle does. Especially, I mean, the back of the shed isn't too bad. So when you get down here, and you've got all the grime that's just embedded in the concrete, this will take a fair bit of washing to get it out. So I'll probably be washing for about the next hour, but at least it'll be done. So, taking its time. I haven't even done half the shed yet. I'm just focusing on one side first, one of the other, mainly just because the hose gets in the way if I try and do the whole thing at once. So you can see the difference already from clean to dirty, and then that's all clean on that side. And I'll just show you out here on the apron just how dirty it is with this. So, so you can see why I want to do it. It's just a thick scum that's on top of this concrete, and yeah, just attracts the moisture because it's fertilizer. So yeah, get it all cleaned off and yeah, let the shed dry out. Alright, I've got it nice and clean. I'm going to leave all my stuff there because it took me a lot longer than I thought. Egg Star was very, very stubborn. It took a long time to get off. So it is currently 2:30 and I've got 7 ton, 8 ton on there maybe that I want to get spread out today. And the rain still isn't here, but you can see that we are starting to form rain clouds. So I want to get spreading and get that out. So I'll clean that up later. At least the shed's all clean. So yeah, I'm going to go change my boots over and then go jump in the spreader. I've done just about a tick over to 50 hectares and we will be obviously shifting into the next paddock. I've still got, at the moment I got 5.3 ton on board. So getting through it, and as you can see, the clouds are starting to roll in now, which yeah, hopefully they're gonna form some rain clouds soon, and fingers crossed they drop some rain, because as I'm going along, the canola, it just, like I showed you guys in the last video, it's all wilted and it's all starting to lean over, so it's in desperate need for a drink. It just desperately needs. We'll take 5 mils. It'll be amazing for it. That plus the urea on top will just make it perk up so much, and just make the plant just love life again, essentially, because at the moment it's all wilted over and not enjoying life. But yeah, anyway, we are getting through it, so I'm glad that I got that bunker all swept out first of all, and well, I should say washed, because that had you know, dried behind me, so it was good to get that done, so that I've got a clean bunker now for the urea to go into, instead of having all that moisture-y crap and from the egg star in there. So anyway, just ticking along, listen to my audiobook. So I'm watching the clouds, and they're splitting us. So you got that one that's going north and that one that's going south, and those people are getting a nice drop of rain down there. But I tell you what, whatever is underneath this farm that is making our batteries go flat, so some massive uranium deposit or something like that, is also splitting the rain. So it'd be nice if it would not split the rain, and then we'd get the rain. But anyway, watching the radar, it is slowly coming down, but it does look like it could slip south. I hope not. I hope that we do get the rain, but time will tell. Well, we're all done. 96 hectares is what I did in here, and we're all empty. Actually, I've got to turn my spinners off, they're still on. There we go. What we've had going on around us is those 2 clouds that I showed you. There is an awesome lightning storm going on to about the northeast, and also the south. So those people are getting a lot of rain. For the moment it has split us. There is more rain behind that's coming down, so hopefully that gets us. It'd be nice, fingers crossed. So yeah, I've done what I can, and yeah, we'll just see what happens tomorrow morning when we get up in the morning. And tomorrow we get the fert delivered, so that'll be good. I'll still, well, I don't think it gets here until about 1:30, so about, I don't know, 2 o'clock, 2:30, I'll load up with some nice blue urea, or maybe it might be Henry, because I don't think he'll be spraying tomorrow with the wind, and we'll get spreading. We're going to try and get spreading with the canola country, just because there does still look to be rain happening next week. So yeah, we got the sustain, the blue urea, so we'll use it. But that'll be in the next video, so I guess you got to tune in to see that one. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.